So this is a busy day today, y'all. Busy day. I'm going to see my old high school game this Friday, which Eric Brantley will be playing in the game. And so he's a Colorado commit. And after the game, I'm gonna try to scramble and go find a place to go watch the Colorado game. Now this is Coach Prime. You can't keep doing this next year. There's two times this year I had to decide want to go see a high school game and trying to split time and go watch the Colorado game. And the bad thing about it, because I'm on East Coast time, and last time I was on Central time, but the game is on so long, the restaurants and stuff closed. So if you're leaving the game, you just try to rush over to the restaurant and go catch the Colorado game. While I'm in the restaurant closes because I think the game is starting for us. It started at 10:30. So most restaurants close around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. So these games they stand on to around by almost 2 in the morning, especially when they go into overtime. So now you leaving the restaurant and the game is still like in the third, fourth quarter. It's still undecided. So we got to get this straight right here. At first, I like the fact that Colorado was playing on Friday because I knew the game would be on TV. But how it's going now, I'm on the East Coast. I'm gonna probably miss. I'm gonna have to probably jump on my phone and watch the game in my truck. I don't like doing that for real. That's that. You don't get the full effect of the game. But hopefully I'm gonna have a DJ promo jump on and we're gonna talk about the wide receivers versus the DBs. Washington wide receivers. Washington has a good core wide receivers. If y'all don't know, a lot of their main key guys are all transfers. They all transferred in from different places. And pretty much all our key guys are all transfers. So we was a one stop shop pretty much. Most of our guys came from Jackson, but um I'm trying to wait on DJ Promo because he had some insight. He was a wide receiver. He had some insight that he was gonna drop. But I'm gonna just keep it moving, keep it moving. I'm gonna try to slow roll it until you jump in here. Oh, and I'm gonna tell y'all about some of the record breaking things Colorado has done. So this week they have over, well, I don't know if this week or for the whole season, but over 840 reporters have checked in to report on Colorado games, like post game, all that kind of stuff. They broke a record. They broke a record by like 200 reporters. Now y'all gotta remember, Colorado won some national titles back in the day. Like, so Colorado, even though y'all don't know them, when I was in high school, Colorado was winning championships. They had a Heisman winner on their team. Like, they was winning. So this is not like it's new to this new generation. But for us, Colorado was, oh, you went to Colorado to win. Colorado was the first team that had an all black uniforms. And that's why other teams started copying Colorado. So that's why we used to love Colorado back in the day, because they had that all black and everybody wanted to have an all black uniform. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody, a lot of people, all black and all white. That was the thing when I was growing up. So, but they broke a record with 840 reporters. That broke the last record by 200 reporters checking in to report on Colorado. Cause like to get in the games and stuff, you got to check in. You got to be on the list. You can't just walk up there and say I'm with Channel 3 News. You have to check in prior to, and once you get there, they have a pass and stuff for you. Put it around your neck. So now you go through. Nobody won't keep stopping you and telling you can't be in this area and all that kind of stuff. All right. Uh, First time in school history, and this was amazing to me. First time in school history, they had a sellout. So even after they won a championship, they didn't have a sellout. Every home game wasn't sold out. So this is the first time. Now this is the prime effect for real. The first time in school history, y'all have a sellout, and y'all not even winning all y'all games, and you still had. That's crazy. That's the games were sold out before the season even started. All right, here come my man DJ Promo coming on. DJ.
Yo, what up? What up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Now look, if you skipping and messing up today, it's on me because I'm in the same area I was at yesterday. I'm in Atlanta, And so if you skipping, it's on me. I got 5G, but sometimes my phone does better with 4G. I don't know why. 5G give me issues sometimes.
All right.
I'm going down some records Colorado broke before we get into the about the wide receivers and the DBs. But they peaked at 11 million views on one game. I forgot which game it was, but they peaked at 11 million views. I think it was the TCU game or the Nebraska game, and they had the most viewed late night game at 9.3 million views. The Colorado game, that was the most viewed late night game. I'm talking about, like, think about it now. USC with Reggie Bush and all them back in the day, they was on late night all the time. Colorado record. I mean, now we got it's more people here, it's more phones and all this kind of stuff, but they're breaking all kind of records. So they're averaging like 8 million viewers a game. Just think about that, y'all. SEC schools are averaging around like a million, 2 million. Colorado is averaging 8 million. So this is crazy. Um, if Coach Prime can keep it rolling, and these 2 weeks right here, I think it's gonna determine how this ball keeps rolling. Because I thought, and DJ Promo, you let me know, I thought by now we were gonna have a better recruiting class. Do you think we on par or what?
It's kind of hard to say because it kind of feels like they still leaning hard on that portal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Coach Prime, he said that.
they only have so many scholarships they can offer. So
Yeah,
my only concern is if by them waiting for this portal, we could be losing out on some 5 stars that you know
yeah.
not getting the attention
Potential.
that they want to get because we want to see what's in the portal.
Yeah. Now that I'm a this is what I'm gonna say. Because I saw what Coach Prime did his second year at Jackson. This is what I'm gonna say right here. And I know we know what Nick Williams has done at Texas A&M and at Georgia.
But that was recruiting though, not through the portal.
Yeah, that's recruiting. So I believe and Nick Williams. You know what his region is, right?
Yeah,
Georgia.
right.
So you see, most of the high school recruits we've got are from Georgia.
But that's
Like,
what that's what we was talking about the other day. I'm like, all these recruits that are committing, I'm seeing Nick Williams attached to them. So what is these other coaches doing? You see what I'm saying?
yeah, see, and I'm gonna say this. You know how Coach Prime is in the media now? They saying he might leave and all this kind of stuff. I think a lot of these other coaches came here to build a resume to end up going to be a head coach somewhere.
Right.
So I think they recruiting, but I also think they shopping. They shopping themselves. They trying to see can they go. I somebody commented on our defensive coordinator, and they were saying how he done stunk it up at a few different places. I didn't look into all that. I don't think I knew he came from Alabama, so I don't know where he came from before Alabama.
Florida State. He won
Florida
national
State
championship. Yeah, he was on that national championship team with Darwin James. Man.
with Jimbo Fisher.
Yeah. So I'm like, how the hell he snuck it up? He got national championship.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, sometimes when people in the comments, you can't take,
Right.
they call everybody trash. You can be in
Right.
the NBA and they call you trash. Like,
Right.
come on, bro. How
But
you trash?
what I'm gonna say to them is you have to be careful what you ask for because that guy right there is one of the top 5. He's been one of the top 5 recruiters in the nation. Think about
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
dude, he knows talent. We need
Yeah.
talent, so you can't let him go.
Yeah. So we need him. But like you said, his name hasn't been attached to any other recruits. So what's going on?
Right
Are you holding your guys and you looking for another job, or are you really recruiting?
now, but he's kind of solidified in the secondary though.
Yeah, that's right. But who's recruiting linebackers?
Coach Hart.
Coach Hart. So Coach Hart he got to get on his job.
That's see what I'm saying?
We got Coach Hart. We got to have a heart to heart, Coach Hart. We got to have a
Yeah,
heart to heart conversation.
yeah. Because
What's
remember,
going on?
because the defense coordinator, he's the safeties coach. We loaded at safety and corner, and
Yeah.
then they got Adam Hopkins. They moved over there. So and then there is a couple DB commitments that we got. So he's doing his thing.
And see, we gonna jump on the commitments and stuff after the season, cause that's like the downtime when we don't have games. Now we got games to come in on and talk about all
Right,
that. We're gonna fill up this space with that once the season is over with, or maybe if we hit a bowl game while we getting ready for that bowl game, we'll talk about some recruits and stuff. But I'm just waiting till when we don't really have a lot of game action to dig in with the recruits.
right.
And y'all
Can I
leave
say
y'all
one thing?
comments and everything in down here. We're gonna read y'all comments after we get through all our this monologue. We'll read y'all comments. Go ahead.
Hey, I just hope because I felt like they reached in the portal last time. So I'm hoping if they depend on that portal and we miss out on recruiting some 5-star offensive linemen, they can't miss this time. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
All
Yeah.
them
Now
linemen y'all brought in here, they supposed to be dogs.
now I'm gonna
So
say this right here. I believe the quality of players will be a lot higher this year because one time they already locked in cock ready to rock right now. Last time they were still at Jackson getting ready to play a game. They were still playing they ain't even played the championship game yet. So they still had like 3 more games to play at Jackson. So he couldn't just lock in on recruiting for Colorado. And
yeah, but the
and he's
portal, it wasn't no top lineman in the portal though.
I mean, I got you. I got you.
Uh,
Well, you had a bunch of guys that came from Alabama. I don't know how top they was,
not
but and you know
offensive
the
line. They get
yeah,
offensive
you
line
had
from
about
Alabama.
now five or four dudes from Alabama left. That's
Yeah,
why
but they were
Alabama.
no offensive lineman though. I'm talking about the line.
No, yeah,
O
five
line, D
offensive
line.
linemen. I made a video about it. Five offensive linemen from and I was saying they was gonna all go to Colorado.
Oh yeah, I remember that. But none of them went to Colorado. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
Some
what?
of them went to TCU and different other places.
Right, because
Yeah. So
there's we might get lucky this time, but not lucky, but with Texas A&M losing their coach, Michigan State losing their coach, some of them guys might want to come over there. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
And,
Mississippi
and they're
coach
bona
losing.
fide starters. They got some big boys.
Yeah. And you know those twins? You know they was talking about those twins at
UCLA,
UCLA? They knew
yeah,
Shador. They were talking
linebacker.
jump to Shador. If Coach Chip Kelly get fired, they might just. But I'm gonna say this right here. I'm,
Yeah,
I'm gonna say this. Last year when we came, people didn't know what Shador was gonna be.
right.
A lot of people didn't believe. They was kind of. You remember after the first game, you believe now. So now the world is on notice. Like everybody see, okay, if I go to Colorado, we could make a splash because everybody thought they were gonna get drugged by USC and everybody and they looking like, okay, hold on, wait a minute. So I think now a lot of linemen will take Colorado more serious than they did last year.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and you got a running back, you can block. You got a running back and a quarterback that can go to the league that you'll be blocking for.
Hey, and you put the spotlight on this dude here. But remember the running back from last week.
Mm-hmm.
So all y'all Colorado fans out there, I need y'all to listen to me. Listen to me. Did you see how that running back last week was running through us, running through his arm tackles and doing all that? Guess what? We got one coming. Michael Welch
Oh
out of
yeah,
Georgia.
oh yeah,
He runs just like that number 3 that
yeah.
we saw last week. Runs just
Mm-hmm.
like it. He's what 6'2", 25.
Yeah. He a big guy.
And he got speed. So
Yeah.
we got one coming.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Michael Welch.
So
Remember that name, Michael Welch.
and right now I feel like we stacking up on so much talent, and with the strength and conditioning coach, these guys are gonna get so much stronger and faster. If they're not playing their first year, by the time they touch the field, they're gonna be so much stronger and faster.
Yeah,
Like it's, I think we're creating something that's gonna be similar to what Alabama had back in like the early 2000s when they had like all these guys on their team.
yeah.
Anybody could start at any given moment. I think that's what we about to have.
Well, it's a combination between Alabama and the LSU team when they had all them shutdown DBs.
Yeah.
It's about to happen. Because you
Now,
see,
all
last
right.
week, bro, they didn't test Camardi. They were scared of him.
I and see
They were
somebody
scared of
said this.
Camardi.
Somebody was like, he didn't do anything. I'm like, bro, if they don't throw at you,
Yeah,
you
ain't nothing you
did
can
your
do.
job. And the one thing that a lot of people don't understand, he was covering so much ground.
Right.
He missed some tackles,
Yep.
but he was outside the numbers. And I'm looking at, okay, he's lining up outside the numbers. When he made contact with the running back, he's inside the numbers, like almost in the middle of the field.
Yep.
So this dude is covering almost like 15, 20 yards
Yep.
to get to the play. And the only reason why he should have made the play, but like the linebackers and stuff, they weren't getting off their blocks. If they would have been getting off their blocks and flowing, if the defense would have been flowing,
Yeah.
that would have been a tackle right there. So
Yeah.
I feel like he did his job on pass and run because he was coming up, he was forcing the ball in.
Yeah.
He just couldn't get him down.
I mean, because I can't even get mad at him for missing a couple of them tackles on the running back because everybody was bouncing off that dude's legs.
Exactly. Exactly.
Nobody
Yeah.
was locking him up.
Yeah. That was a grown man. And
Yeah.
and that's the thing. I hear some people say, "Oh man, hit his leg, do this." When you going against a grown man, it's some stuff just don't work.
Nah, because he hit him in the legs. He came a
Yeah.
perfect angle, hit him in the leg. That
Fine.
dude kept running.
Yeah. So yeah, some people just different. Well, let's talk about these wide receivers and these DBs. Now, this is the one thing that I'm kind of afraid of. I'm not gonna hold you. Every team we play against, one of their wide receivers get off. Think about it. Colorado State, the tight end got off, and that wide receiver got off. Against Stanford, my man got off and just did all kind of amazing things. I can't see you no more. Know what you did. Um, Last game,
Hold
T
up,
Mac got off.
I froze
He's
up. I had a call coming in. Let me come back in.
okay. T Mac got off. I mean, he didn't really just he didn't just blaze everything, but he had a touchdown. We couldn't control him. We couldn't lock him down. So hopefully this week right here, we can keep all these wide receivers under 75 yards.
Yeah.
If you keep them under 75 yards, I feel like that's not great, but if you give up 100 yards, you lost the battle.
Well, let me ask you this question right here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they need to slow down, pump the brakes, first quarter, stop letting Travis Hunter play so much offense, and focus on coverage so we can get more stops? Because it seemed like last week he was playing so many plays they kept targeting him. They wasn't targeting Cromartie. They was targeting
Mm-hmm.
Travis and number 7. When he was in the slot on number 4, they was picking on them too. I'm like, man,
Yeah.
they keep going after Travis. They ain't threw at Cromartie one time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, they trying to run him ragged, bro.
So I'm gonna say this right here. You don't want to necessarily target Travis. The reason why a lot of teams I know they don't want to target Travis because if you play around Travis, he'll pick it off.
But they did
He,
last week. They went at him. He didn't pick it off.
I mean, you right, but they went at him, but they didn't like okay, like the touchdown he had, that was a fade route. So it's like I'm gonna throw it so high to the outside, nobody
Yeah.
can get it, but my
Right.
wide receiver.
Right.
Like when was another play when they just went at Travis where you was just like, okay.
Every catch that dude got was some
No, because that one catch he caught on the sideline, I don't know who hit him hard. Somebody hit him hard. 29.
Now he caught one on the other side too.
Well,
On
what
the
I'm
track.
saying is like the big catch he caught on the sideline,
No,
29
no.
hit him hard.
Well, not him. I'm talking about MLC caught like 3 passes on Travis too. The wide receiver that left Colorado.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like they was targeting Travis, both of them receivers. They was
And
catching.
see, I don't with MLC, his jump was kind of sneaky, like in the middle of the field. So I
But
thought they were
that
trying
was his
to
man. He got
see, I
behind him.
thought they were trying to go at the zone, like trying to find a soft spot in the zone.
Nah, that because the safety was up. Travis had deep, and the dude got behind him. Because if you go look at that play again, the safety was up, so it's kind of like they was in a 3D. One of the safeties came up, and that dude
Yeah.
got behind him. He got behind him.
Well, I'm gonna say this right here. What game was that? The Stanford game. Now the Stanford game, they just picked on Travis. And at first they weren't picking on Travis. The receiver was hot, and they tried to put Travis on the receiver and say, "Okay, stop him." And that guy was just hot. Nobody was stopping him. So I didn't see last game. I didn't see it like that right there. I didn't see where they were just going at Travis and just killing him. Um, They did catch some balls on him though. I will say that they caught some balls on him. So, but who beat us last week? Really, that running back beat us.
The running back.
Yeah. So this week, and this is why I say it's on the DBs and the wide receivers. They don't have a great running game. They running back is averaging 3 yards a carry.
They don't, but they quarterback, he can run.
He can, but he want to throw. He can
Right,
run, but
right,
he want to throw.
right.
And so I believe if we lock in on these wide receivers, this is the first game, the prime effect far as with bringing in DBs and all that kind of stuff. When bringing in good DBs, two top corners, that we can actually affect the game because they have no running game at all.
Yeah.
If we play good technique with the quality players we have out here, now that McClain is actually in the game now, from the tip, you know what I'm saying, from the kickoff, he in the game. Now we ain't hoping he get in the game, all this kind of stuff. This is the first time we gonna really know, okay, we coming in here with some dogs against a team that can throw the ball. Now we're gonna really see what we got this tonight. Tonight we're gonna really see, do we have a shutdown defense as far as no fly zone, or are we still trying to figure it out?
Right. That's true. That's true. But I mean, I feel like we can get both of these games. I mean, we just can't miss early. Because if you look at that game last week, if Shador connected on those passes in the first quarter, we blow them out.
Yeah.
We missed like 3 deep balls, touchdowns.
Now I'm gonna say this right here. Shador didn't get beat up last week.
Right, and he still missed them throws.
I know, but so this week he should be a little bit more fresh.
Well,
His
let me ask
body.
you this question about that. Do you think, because lately since he's been getting beat up, right, they've been holding him out of practice for like 3-4 days. You think that might be the reason why he's starting off slow during the game, missing them throws? Because we look at
I
the
can't
first
say that
quarter in the
because,
last 3 games, bro, he's missing them deep balls. Ain't no
but
pressure.
he missed throws in the TCU game.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I can't say that. What I will say is, and Cam Newton spoke on this: when you're a quarterback and you running around and you tired, you miss more throws.
Right.
So
You got to
now
run the ball.
their offensive line, I think their best defensive lineman is a converted uh tight end. So Washington really don't have the dogs up front to really give us pressure like that. And now, if we run the ball and do what we was doing last week, Shador should have a better pocket. Like if you saw Coach Hayes' videos, he had a real nice pocket.
Yeah.
He had a real nice pocket last week. So he should have a pocket. He shouldn't be as banged up as he was. The last 3 games, he's only got sacked 3 times in the last 2 games. So he should be at peace, and his team is not as good right now. This team we playing against, they don't have the dogs like UCLA had dogs. Like they don't have that. So he should be able to just take his time and pick this defense apart. Hopefully.
Yeah.
And you went black again.
Yeah.
Hey, we got B. Hey, we got B Bill in the comment section. But I'm looking at the receiver that I'm afraid of. The receiver that I'm afraid of. Hold on. A man hot over there. He hot. Hey, the receiver that I'm afraid of is number 3, Kelly.
Yeah, he got some
He's
speed.
6'1", and he had 7 touchdowns on the year.
Yeah.
So the other guys, they got more catches, but when they go to scoring, they go to Kelly.
That's why we need Travis. Like, forget all that offense, bro. We need you to lock him down first quarter so we can get up and get a lead, and then you can come on offense and catch some balls. We got plenty
Yeah,
of wide receivers. We
we
need
do.
to lock these dudes down on defense.
Yeah,
You're going to get to passes. You're still going to get to catches, but let's focus on defense first.
yeah. Because you remember what our old defense coordinator said? If we got a goose egg on the board, we can't lose. We can't lose if they got. So if they don't score on us, we can't lose.
Right.
And the other guy, so the senior, he's 5'9". He wears number 5. A dude, his name is Victor. Victor has the most catches. He has 73 catches, right? He's a transfer from Hawaii. The The second lead receiver, number 2, Williams, he's a transfer from UNLV. And the third lead receiver with the most touchdowns is Kelly. He's a transfer from Fresno State. So this is the thing. It's like they cherry picking. They hit the portal. They got guys from other places, and the portal worked for them. So that's why when Coach Prime say, well, I can't really say it worked for them because they losing. But when he say he's getting guys at the portal, I can't knock it because now you get to see these guys play on a college stage against other guys, D1 prospects. You know, they get to see if they can really perform on this level. So hopefully what we doing in the portal works for us because it's working for a lot of schools. It's working for a lot of schools.
Yeah, but he trying to dominate. He trying to win now.
And that's the thing about it.
So
You really don't dominate in the portal.
right,
You get by in the portal.
right. That's what I'm saying. They need to get more highly touted recruits, and you can sprinkle some portal players in, but you can't just depend on the portal players. See, that's what we did last year. We depended on the portal players, like,
Yeah.
and we missed on a lot of them. It looks like
Yeah.
they're good, decent players, but they're not them dogs. Them like that starting lineup. You know what I mean? They role
Yeah.
players. We got a bunch
Yeah.
of role players.
Yeah.
So if they're gonna hit that portal, they got to make sure they get starters, man. Especially on that line, because I feel like the defense has improved tremendously, and with them recruits we got coming in on the defense line, man, there's
Mm-hmm.
just more bodies that's ready to come in and just knock heads off. You know what I'm saying? But the
Yeah.
offense can't miss, bro. That's why I hope we get that big 6'8" dude from Florida. Ooh, that tackle,
Now,
man.
now this is one thing I want to throw in here, a caveat. Even though the guys we got through the portal, they won like home runs or whatever, we've been in almost every game.
Right.
So did we lose the game because these players couldn't step up or because we didn't call the right calls?
It's both the coaching and the players because look how many times your quarterback done got sacked. Lead the
Yeah.
nation. So either you got the wrong offensive lineman out the portal for your system. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you get the wrong players that don't fit your system, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
So you trying to make these guys just block shotgun. This college they came from, they probably wasn't blocking like that. They was probably teeing off, running the
So
ball.
you
You know what I
believe
mean?
so you do believe the whole uh demoting the offensive coordinator, that's an actual thing. That wasn't just a smoke screen.
I think it was an actual thing, but I also think it could have been he might have another job lined up because
I,
they still like there's no turmoil, no, you know what I mean? Like there's no
yeah.
hard feelings between anybody when you watch the videos. He's still coaching, they still cracking up with the players. So I'm like, so anytime a coach usually gets demoted, they leave. They don't stick around. I
Yeah.
guarantee you, USC defense corner ain't gonna be on the sideline.
That's true. Now,
You know what I'm saying?
but this is the thing I will say. Some people know how to humble themselves. And
Right,
if you look at the last 2 games, Shadur sack numbers went down.
right,
So he can't say, okay, I was doing everything. He can actually see, like, damn, well, my play calls, I was getting him sacked 7, 8 times a game. Now he's getting sacked 3 times a game. We didn't win the game, but as far as protecting the quarterback, we achieved that. We achieved that. So at the end of the day, you want to protect these guys, and if he want to be a head coach somewhere else, so this is a lesson that you want to learn because you don't want your quarterback to get hurt. You
yeah,
want to keep your quarterback upright.
yeah. But it's just deceiving with the offense because if you go look at his Kent State offense, bro, he ran the ball like 40-50% of the game. So that's why I feel like he's not. I don't feel like he was being able to run his offense like he wanted to run it.
Yeah,
That's why I kept saying, man, they trying to get that Heisman Trophy. That's why they ain't running the ball because he ran the Kent State, bro. He had 2,000-yard rushes in one season and
yeah,
1,000-yard receivers. So I'm like, when I'm looking at the offense of Colorado, I'm like, that ain't the same offense that I envision at Colorado. Because they just throw, 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 throw. Like, you're not
Mm-hmm.
gonna win no game just throwing the ball 100% of the time.
Yeah. And so maybe these grown men, maybe they kind of saying like, look, okay, let me step back because maybe he told Coach Prime like, look, we need to do this, and he was just like, no, I think we can win like this, and he's like, okay, maybe they had these conversations, and maybe they just trying to figure it out, and he's showing Coach Prime like, look, bro, I told you we got to run the ball.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
because
because
why
remember
would they?
what Dion said he didn't want Shador to be a running quarterback. So he probably told that dude, no, he ain't doing no read option, he ain't doing this, no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is true too. Yeah, that you might have a point on that.
And dude probably told him, well, my offense ain't gonna work if he's not gonna do the read option because they're not gonna pull the defense in if he ain't gonna pull it.
Yeah.
Because he'll never pull it. He'll push that running back through the hole. He'll never pull that
Yeah,
ball
yeah,
through
he
the
don't
hole.
never pull it now. He ain't pulling nothing now. He's not doing that. He'll
Yeah,
scramble for a first down, but he's
yeah.
not running for no first down. Like he don't even really do good on the short, like 4th and 1s and
Nah.
quarterback sneaks. He don't even really like doing that for real.
Because think about it. You can do read option. You don't have to have the quarterback back there, bro. We can run the wildcat formation and let the running backs do the read option like Darren McFadden at Arkansas.
I've been noticing that a lot of guys they'll motion their quarterback out,
Yeah.
and then they could, yeah. I thought about that too. I'm like, why they want to do it? But in order to do that, you got to have multiple running backs in the game, and we only run
Exactly.
that two running back set every now and then.
But think about this. Think about if you have Wilkerson and Dillon in the backfield. If Dillon handing the ball off, Wilkerson going through the middle.
Yeah,
If he keeps it, he going around the outside running that
he
post.
gone.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
man, it
yeah.
ain't rocket science, man. I don't understand why they can't see what we see.
And I thought about it too. I said, well, since Mikey don't like to block, take Mikey out, bring
Them
Dillon in
forwards.
or bring Wilkerson in one, and
Yeah.
now you got two running backs. I thought that same thing, but
But you know they got a fullback on the team. They got an H-back. He don't play because they don't run out of I formation. They
yeah,
put him at tight end.
yeah.
And I think he transferred from USC or UCLA. He transferred from one of them schools.
I felt sorry for Smoke today, man. I was looking at the roster and I seen Smoke. I said, damn, Smoke, you ain't even get no burn, no burn.
But
But
at least he healthy.
so tell me, put your money on it, y'all in the chat. Which wide receiver y'all think gonna get off? Y'all think Victor the senior with the most catches, the short guy? Y'all think Kelly, the transfer from what is it? What is that? UNLV, or you think Kelly, the guy with the most touches? Y'all think he gonna have the most touchdowns, or who y'all think gonna have the breakout day? Because every game we play, is some wide receiver get 100 yards on us. You think the leading receiver, the receiver with the most touchdowns, or the number 2 guy? He's like in the middle. He got a lot of catches, but he only got 4 touchdowns. So
Whoever I think that the short guy with the most catches because we can't seem to stop them drag routes, and they
you
run a
think
lot of them.
Victor?
Yeah, they
You
run a
think
lot of
Victor?
them, so he gonna be getting targeted.
And this is last hoorah. This is last.
Them
This is senior
linebackers,
year.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So and I kind of feel the same way because we kind of stop guys, the big play guys. It's just we can't stop the guys that's consistent, little short stuff. So I kind of feel the same way. Um, but let's get to these comments. Let me see what they talking about in the comments. He said Cam gonna fumble like always. Who Cam? I don't know. Yeah, they won. Now they didn't win the championship with Cordell Stewart. It was a year after Cordell Stewart. They won the championship.
Yeah, with Darren Hagen, they went with Darren Hagen.
Yeah. Man, you crazy talking about 6 touchdowns for halftime. Man, that ain't gonna happen.
Who that? Brian Bell said that.
No, no. Buff Chevy from Alabama. I hope Shador don't run for. When I see Shador run for touchdowns, man, it's kind of like a fluke. I'm like, he did it, but I don't like seeing Shador run for touchdowns. Now he might land some big wide receivers this year. I think that's what we're gonna land some big 5-star receivers, and I think we're gonna make a splash with that offensive lineman, and I think we're gonna get 2 offensive linemen. Honestly, if we get 2 offensive linemen, we already got a guard in the center. If we get 2 tackles, we looking real nice.
What guard you talking about?
The guard Brown, the one
Oh
from
yeah,
Jackson. So I think Brown gonna do what he's supposed to do when he come back.
I forgot about him. I'm like, what guard you talking about? We got 2 guards. We need guards too.
Uh,
Well, you know they were saying if we get that 6'8", uh, what they do with 397 or something like that, 289 from Florida.
yeah,
That,
yeah,
that,
yeah.
that the guy we got from Florida that tore his pec, he can move inside the guard too.
Okay.
So he can play guard and tackle. So if we get that if we get his homeboy, it's gonna be a lot of depth
So
on that
look,
line.
if we get his, and they already supposed to sign that big dude out of JUCO.
Yep.
So that's man. I think our line gonna look pretty good next year. If we line that tackle, that 5-star tackle, I think we're gonna be in good shape. Let
Bro,
me
we
see.
just gotta make sure we bring a. If they're gonna get rid of the offense coordinator, they need to bring a real offense coordinator here. But we need a real system, not all these option routes. And no, we need to run the ball. We need to pass the ball. We need a system, man.
Uh,
So you're gonna bring Byron Leftwich in here. You're gonna see a Chip Kelly want to come over here. We need
oh
offense.
man, if we get Byron Leftwich,
We need offense, bro.
I think that'll be crazy. And see, I was thinking, ain't no way we're gonna get Byron Leftwich because I don't think they was paying these dudes like 100,000. But now I'm seeing these offense coordinators getting like a
Nah,
million.
he was getting
Yeah.
2.3. The offense coordinator he was getting 2.3 million.
Yeah. So now I see these guys getting a million. So I'm like, okay. I thought they was getting like 100,000, something like that,
Nah.
maybe 200,000 at the most. But yeah, when they making a meal, you can bring Leftwich in for that because he's used to making millions.
Yeah, but I don't even think it's the money for him. He wouldn't have been coming here talking to Prime, spending all that time if he wasn't interested.
Yeah.
Because he was in
But I
for a
mean,
couple weeks, bro.
but this is the thing, you got a lifestyle. Like, so once you move out here, he still got a house somewhere else. He got to pay for all this kind of stuff. So like they gotta make a certain amount of money because they don't make a certain amount of money. They gotta be able to pay for both houses where they
Right,
staying in now and back over there.
right. But you know he's still getting paid from Tampa Bay though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh. Well, you know something about that. Sometimes in their contract,
It's
they'll still
guaranteed.
get paid
Yeah, you got to pay
until
that guaranteed money.
until they get until they get another job.
Yeah, no, whatever's left that's guaranteed, they got to pay it.
Sometimes it's in the contract where if you get another job, they don't gotta
It's
pay
more.
you.
Got
Yeah. So that's why some guys just ride it out, like Jimbo.
you. Yeah,
Jimbo might just ride it out because if he go get another job making less, he coaching again, but now you losing money.
yeah. He was making too much money anyway. I'm like, how much money is
Yeah,
enough money? You know what I'm
that
saying?
was crazy. That was
How much
crazy.
is enough?
That was just a stupid deal. I think Texas A&M dropped the ball on that. I know y'all
Yeah,
wanted to coach and he had won the championship, but I felt like they overpaid.
they did. They ain't never win nothing.
Yeah, they overpaid even for these recruits and stuff there. Oh, and this is one thing we gotta have a topic about this right here. A lot of parents got to understand this. A lot of these players are getting taken advantage of with these NIL deals. You understand when you sign an NIL deal, it's like you signing your name away. It's kind of like that's why Outkast, Andre 3000 stopped doing like albums because they signed away they everything to the record company. So now the record company make way more money than they make. And that's why they like, you know what, before I do another album and let y'all benefit off me, I just want to do an album.
Yep.
So if you sign the wrong deal, and I seen Chris, what's the singer? Chris Brown, he was talking about the other day.
Yep.
Well, I think he was talking to Def Jam or somebody, and he wanted them to talk to his mom, and the guy didn't want to talk to his mom.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Why do you want to talk to my mom?" And that's when he kind of knew something shady was about to happen, so he
Yep.
didn't sign the deal.
Yep.
So a lot of these guys that sign these NIL deals, they not doing what they supposed to do. They're getting these people out of their money, like they really making it sound good, but you ain't really seeing out your money.
Nah. And that's what they were saying. A lot of them kids, once they got on campus, it's like, where my money? Then you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
So I feel like if these parents doing these NFL, how you, what is it?
NIL.
NIL deals, they need to go to a credible company, or you gotta get you an agent. You need to find somebody, not just anybody. You got to find somebody that already has a good record where other people saying, "Oh yeah, we did this and did." And you got to fact check everything because sometimes people say, "Oh man, we doing good," but 3 years from now they'll tell you the truth.
Right.
So it's a lot of levels to this, and once you sign that deal, you can't go back.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, what's his name? He had the Flow Rider, and they were saying Travis Hunter signed a deal with the same company that Flow Rider had to sue. He had to sue him for a bunch of money, like 70 million or something like that. So, and one guy was like, "Why Deion Sanders ain't protecting these guys?" Like all this stuff is new, so you don't really know how to protect nobody yet because everything is new. It's just happened,
Yeah, but he can't protect them. That's on them and their parents.
and that's true.
He can tell a kid not to sign that deal, but that kid looking at, oh man, this $5 million. He gonna
Yeah,
sign that deal.
yeah,
He want that
yeah,
money.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. And like even Coach Prime can get got in some of his deals. He older now, and he done been through the ringer. But when you have new stuff coming out, and when that first wave is trial and error for a lot of people.
Right. That's true.
Hmm. I I understand they got a lot of freshman linebackers, and I'm surprised they not playing them and let them get their feet wet. So
Yeah.
next year they already got film. They got, and maybe because a lot of our games been tight, they ain't trust putting the freshman linebackers in there. But I was just wondering like why we wouldn't put in a better rotation when they start leaving. What's my man Woods in at linebacker? It was kind of confusing to me. And I know we got more guys on the depth chart that's not playing. That is kind of crazy. I was thinking about that too. If if we lose today, we gonna pretty much be last in the division. But if we win today, we can end up being like in the middle of the pack in the division. If we win these next two games, we high up in the division. That's crazy. Uh, yeah, we win today. Keep the bold hopes alive. Uh, oh, Cam, he talking about the other quarterback for Washington, Cam Ward. They say he fumbled. He like to throw deep. Yeah, he do like to throw deep. His his second and third leading receivers, both of them have like over 12 yards a catch. So he do like to throw deep.
Yeah, like you say, he scrambles to pass, so they got to stay on their man when he roll out.
Yeah, and see, the one time I was coaching in college, I did a drill with our defensive line because we had already had a bunch of sacks that game, right? So I was like, look, and like this like intramural stuff. So this ain't like the real game. But I was telling my defensive line, like, look, y'all get pressure on the quarterback, but just keep him in the pocket and keep your hands up. Our DBs, they practice just like y'all practice all week long. They
Yep.
need some work too, right? And now our DBs end up getting like 2 or 3 picks that game because I told them not to set the quarterback. The main thing I want y'all to do is just keep the quarterback in the pocket, make him feel the pressure,
Right.
and give him time to throw the ball. And like they'll throw the ball because they just trying to get it out their hands, and they were just throwing it to the DBs. So I hope that's one thing that we do with mobile quarterbacks. Number 9 is notorious for it. He let them get out the pocket. He'll let them beat them outside, get outside, contain, and that's why we done got hurt by a lot of these mobile quarterbacks because we lose contain.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, example. Just look at Liberty. All right, Liberty. You said they 10-0, but is Liberty really playing top competition? I know we can't name nobody on their team, but are they really playing top competition? And what if they got a one or two transfers to come in that's beast, and now they playing like Liberty? I don't even know who in Liberty conference. I don't know that one other team that's in their conference. I've heard of Liberty before, but I don't know who's in their conference.
What are you talking about? Get the offensive coordinator or something?
Well, they're just saying like Liberty don't have no big name guys. They just winning as a team. We got too many big name guys on our team, so it's
Oh
like,
nah, you can't say that.
yeah, when you
They
try to
not
win the
playing.
championship and you're in the
They
big
ain't play
league, you got to
Oregon
have
and
big name
USC.
guys.
Hey, they ain't play Oregon and USC.
Exactly.
You
Like
know?
when they start playing some big team, you got to have some big name guys. Uh, yeah, they do have to manage Travis better. Uh, I'm trying to see. Yeah, both running backs got off on us last week. Even the other running back, he had more touchdowns. I know. I think he had 2 touchdowns on us last week. Yeah, Washington is on a losing streak. They got a bigger long losing streak than us. All right, how you feel about this? They saying Jaden Milner need to start over Cam at the nickel. Jones, Jaden Jones, you know
31.
him?
Um,
And this was hard to say about Cam. Cam, he make mistakes sometimes, but he leading the team in interceptions. So it's kind of like how you pull Cam off when he leading the team
well,
in interception.
that's why I was saying I would put Cam back deep. He has problems covering these slot receivers and tight ends. You see what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
when he's playing deep zone coverage, that's how he got his picks. He didn't get none of them picks playing man to man. So if you
Well, he
put
got.
Cam back deep, then you can put a cornerback, put Hopkins in to play that star position.
I
Mr.
want to
Breeze.
see. I think next spring game is going to tell us a lot. The next spring game, because now you're going to have good players on both sides of the ball. You're not going to have walk-ons out there playing against your starters.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, hey, Dominic, he need 2 sacks for real. 2 to 3 sacks this game. This should be his game where he put everybody on notice. Like, but I don't know. Sometimes he let me down. Sometimes Joy he take off, and then sometimes he'll disappear on me. Yeah, Shadur been underthrowing deep balls all year. At Jackson, he did a lot better, but this year he been missing deep balls. Somebody was saying he can throw deep balls. I'm like, nah, man, he missing this year. Because Brian thought us we one game away from my one. So me and Brian got a bet going. Me and Brian got a bet going that Colorado gonna win 6 games. So I need Colorado to win this game right here to keep me alive, bro. And B, it ain't over. It ain't over, bro, because if we end up going to if we end up getting an invite to a bowl game, we still might get an invite. You remember they got 8 million views per game. We still might get an invite. Somebody talking about they need Alcorn to beat the snot out of Jackson. I don't think that's gonna happen. Now tomorrow we're gonna really see with Jackson if Jackson a real team or not. If they beat Alcorn tomorrow, now with TC Taylor, this is his first real game that after he done got his new quarterback that he's finna go up against some real competition. And if Jackson win tomorrow, everybody better get nervous in the SWAC, man. If Jackson win tomorrow, cause Jackson they recruiting. I'm looking at the recruiting list. These top players, Jackson shooting at everybody, bro. Jackson taking a shot. Jackson was trying to recruit Eric. Remember how we were saying no HBCUs wouldn't come and recruit us at Austin? Jackson coming out, bro.
But
they coming.
That was Dion though. When he was there, he was recruiting them.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both of them. He was recruiting both of them boys.
Oh, he was okay. That makes sense because he already had a guy on the roster too.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get a major improvement with the NIL. I think when Dion's shoes drop. When Dion's shoes drop and he have his primes, I think that's gonna put a lot of guys like I remember coming here, Anthony talking about he was Michael Jordan's first athlete or whatever. What they call it? His first signature athlete or something.
Yeah.
So now Dion will better get. I think if they Dion's a smart guy, so hopefully he set it up like how Michael did set up with Nike, and he can start signing guys up under his brand. So he might be able to sign Travis up under his brand, Shadur up under his brand. So once these guys leave, they're gonna put somebody else in those spots.
Yeah.
Brian, Shadur is not slow, man. Shadur, would you say Shadur is slow?
Nah. He's quick. I say he'll probably run like a 4.5.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna say he got Michael Vick speed, but I feel like him and Cam Newton kind of got close to the same speed.
Yeah.
Brian talking about the best receiver gonna be his $100. Hey B, you going to the game tonight, man? I'm in Atlanta, bro. I'm going to the game, man. I don't know. Did Colorado get a guy from Liberty? A lineman?
A defensive lineman?
I don't know. They saying
no. I think he left. I think the guy that came in from Liberty left.
India Carter told something. Please leave Brian Leftwich where he at. Why you? This dude won a championship. He won a Super Bowl. He was up for the Heisman in college.
Yeah.
You got to know football.
Yeah.
And he got to know good quarterback play. Come on now.
And look at the coach that he was learning behind in Arizona that brought him to Tampa Bay. I mean, that was one of the top offense coordinators in the NFL.
Yeah, I feel like Brown would be a good. I mean, he already won the Super Bowl. You can't get no higher than that. They said whoever lines up on Travis or Craig will have the most yards. Travis don't. Y'all. I'm not gonna let y'all talk about my cornerback like that. Now, look, the only time Travis don't really got beat was that time against the dude from Stanford. That's the only time he really got beat when the dude caught the ball in his head and all that kind of stuff. Other than that, name another play where he just got caught, just got dogged out. I'll wait.
Well, I mean, he didn't just get dogged out, but last week he gave up a lot of catches.
I mean, you gonna give up catches. You gonna give up
Nah,
catches.
not like that. On third, man, look how many third down catches they gave up, bro. Especially to number 5. This dude left your team, went over here, and then he was talking trash to you, and you still letting this dude catch the ball, man.
When did somebody catch a first down and do like this on Travis? Like first down.
Yeah,
When?
number 5. The first time he was talking shit to him.
What play?
That
What
play
quarter?
we was talking about. As soon as he got in Travis' face when he caught the ball over. That's why I said, man, I said, Travis, you got to stop letting number 5 catch this damn ball. Then he caught 2 more on the left side. I'm like, what the hell? And then number 4 started going at him. They ain't tried Camardi not one time. Not one pass they threw at Camardi.
Now, how you feel about Slusher? Somebody was saying they need to put Slusher in. From what I heard about Slusher, the scout put on Slusher, he can't cover that good.
Bro, the last time they put Slush in, he got beat deep.
See, that's why Slusher ain't. If we was now against a running team, Slusher might be like last week. He might have should have played more.
Yeah, he come up on the run, but coverage, nah. That's why they need Hopkins in there, bro. They need Mr. Freeze in there.
Now, hey, NB, I noticed that too. I noticed how small Craig was that time when he tried to blitz and somebody picked him up on the blitz. That was my first time noticing he didn't have a big frame. I thought he was like a 200-pound guy.
Nah.
Now I said, oh shoot, he's small. I
Man,
didn't
you
know
remember
that.
that running back stiffed on at Jackson State?
Yeah, I remember that. But see, I didn't know how big he was then. I didn't know how big. Oh, and this is one thing. You right, bro. He did have number 12 at Jackson. Then he had now he got number 7. But they should have gave that number to McClain, because now if you get another number, another 5-star might come and try to get. I was like, every number he get a 5-star corner, won't it?
Yep.
So let him keep changing numbers every year so we can get another 5-star corner every year.
Well, you know they got a 6'3" safety from Kentucky, Vito Tisdale. 6'3", 205. They don't play.
I think they bound to get some Kentucky boys. Him or Smoke, and they ain't never touched the field.
Yeah, and it's another linebacker that transferred from Tennessee. Don't play.
I thought that was number 51.
No, they got 2. It was another one Texas. It's another one too. It's a light skinned guy. He got dreads.
I remember that guy.
Yeah.
So I thought that's what's kind of confusing to me. And I don't even see these boys. And you see what I said, dog. When you see guys on well-off media, they get more playing time. So Wilkerson been showing up on well-off media more, and McClain been showing up on well-off media more.
And Woods.
But Woods always kind of Woods always been kind of on well-off media. Somebody in the alumni is pulling hard for Dion to play Trevor Woods.
Yeah, his dad. I think his dad is alumni.
For real? And that ain't right. That ain't right. I mean, Trevor Woods, he make plays. I ain't gonna say he's just a liability, but we need more punch though, man.
But dude, I understand what everybody's saying, but I think he's better playing deep safety, especially with the pass rush that we get now. He gets beat when he comes up and they run by him, but when he's playing deep, that's how he got all the interceptions when he was playing deep safety.
Yeah, but he got an interception inside the red zone too.
Yeah, but he was playing back. He wasn't up to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, but it's like when you're in the red zone, you ain't worried about getting beat deep no more.
Yeah, you can't turn your hips. But I'm just saying, the other guy keeps getting beat on them corner routes. Look how many touchdowns he done gave up on the corner route. They keep saying Woods keep getting beat. I'm like, shit, Ward keep getting beat.
Yeah.
He beat 24/7. Like when they took number 3 out the game, Ward touchdown. It's like,
that is true.
Like, come on, man. You the safety, dog. Stay back. They trying to come up too much, man.
Now I see what they say. They saying Cam is too smart. He's not physical enough to play tight ends. So Slusher should cover the tight ends on the crossing routes. But the thing about it is, you don't know when they're gonna call these plays for real. So you don't know.
Slusher and Cam about the same size.
For real? I
Vito
thought Slush was a
Tisdale
little bigger.
6'3". Slusher ain't no bigger than Cam.
Oh, I thought he was bigger than Cam. I thought Slush was about 6 foot, by 200.
Nah, ain't no 200. But I mean, yeah, I don't get it. But 31, he has some busted coverage plays too, but he's a freshman, so he has more potential to be that safety out there.
Yeah,
But you know
I'm
they
with
might
you.
have one coming in. They might have a 5-star safety coming in.
From where? Georgia?
Now he was at the game the week before he was there. Remember they say he was a solid, a hard commit.
I
But
think I know what you're talking about, but
I forgot his name. But he was at the game.
the last game, it was like
Yeah.
3 guys.
Yep. No, the game before that. The home game. The home game before the last home game. He was
Yeah,
there.
well, I don't know. I have to, because I was tracking that offensive lineman that game.
Yeah.
Dr. William Brown. I agree with you on that. Wood should be a 3rd and 8, 3rd and 6, but not short and goal, 3rd and goal. Yeah, I'm with you on that. They said Slush was starting the SEC.
Yeah,
He
he was
need,
starting at Ole Miss. No, Arkansas, right?
I think Arkansas.
Yeah, Arkansas. Breedlove came from Ole Miss.
Said Woods is the only linebacker smart enough to set the defense. That's why he on the field. And I might believe you on that too, because I don't see these linebackers talking. I don't see these linebackers saying that. And honestly, I feel like sometimes if you don't feel like you the number one linebacker, you're afraid to try to correct somebody. Because if you try to correct somebody and you say the wrong thing, they're
Yeah,
gonna snatch you
but
out.
I'm not buying that shit because guess what? The linebacker from Alabama knows the defense.
But wait,
And he runs
I
the
don't even know what
4-3.
number. What number is he? 22.
22. Running
I
4-3.
don't, I
Don't
don't
need
ever
play.
see him. I
And
don't even see
linebacker
him on the
from Florida
sideline.
State. They got a linebacker from Florida State too. He knows the defense. So I'm like, they not on the field.
I don't even see them on the sideline.
No, he's on there because he's on kickoff team.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Because remember they called McCaskill for a penalty, but it wasn't him. It was the linebacker. Because they run
Oh, you
linebacker number
right.
22 too. Yeah, they
So
got him
you
on
trying to
special
tell
team.
me this dude playing special teams, but he's not playing linebacker?
Yeah, because he ain't healthy, but Shador limping around still playing quarterback. That's
If
what I
you
was
ain't
saying.
healthy, how you playing special teams? Special
But
teams.
that's what I was complaining about. I'm like, so you letting the quarterback play injured, but you saying these dudes ain't healthy enough to get out there on the field and play ball. The dude played at Alabama.
And I
Come on,
listened to
man.
his high school coach. His high school coach saying he one of the best uh, athletes he ever played, like
Yeah.
ever coached. And he coached
And
the other linebacker that played for
yep,
Alabama and went to the
yeah,
NFL.
NFL.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And he
So
mentored him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's why I'm like, I don't get it, bro. Like, this boy was supposed to be the star at Alabama, and he at Colorado on a sorry defense, and you telling me he ain't good enough to get out there and play? Come on, man.
yeah. I ain't understanding that. I ain't and see with stuff like that, I start getting upset in the inside. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
me
Because I'm
too.
like, and so I backed off. I said, okay, he must not be playing because he must still be injured. But now when you
Nah.
said that about the 22, you were right. Because I remember McCaskill, he was smiling on the sideline,
Yeah.
and he was like, it wasn't me.
Right.
You right. Yo, Brian Bell, everybody saying Shador is not slow. He's just not a Lamar or he's not a Mike Vick. So yeah, bro, you wrong on that, dog. You might have to take this bet down to $50. Now you wrong.
But you don't have to be fast to run read option, bro. You know how many slow quarterbacks be getting like 10, 15 yards on read option? It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
reading
because
that. You
it's
got to read that end. You make the right
yeah,
read.
yeah.
Ain't nobody over there.
You think you think Shador is Jameis Winston 2.0?
No. Jameis Winston throw a lot of picks, bro. Them
Yeah, oh,
sad
you
comparisons.
right about that. Jamie Wilson throw too many picks. Jamie Wilson couldn't see. He had to get the eye surgery. He still throw picks after the eye surgery.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm mad about that linebacker because I want to see this linebacker. I want to see how good he was.
The dude run a
Uh,
4-3, man. Because Alabama had to play a running back too. He played
I
some running
remember
back.
that. 'Cause a lot of running backs got hurt. They put
Yeah,
him at,
that,
at,
that
at
dude's
running
an
back.
athlete. Yeah, he's an athlete, bro.
They say Reggie Young from Liberty, the offensive lineman, Reggie Young.
Oh, Reggie Young.
Yeah, and his number 70 or 77, something like that.
Yeah, he got in one game. He had all them penalties too.
No, what? I think he had one penalty. Though. I don't think he had a whole bunch. He had one.
Yeah. Nah, he did good. He did good when he came in.
He said Shadur Teddy Bridgewater before he got injured. I might give you that. I might give you that.
Nah, man. Nah, he better than that.
They said Cam Newton ran a 4.3 or a 4.4.
No, he didn't.
Shadur ran
Cam
a
Newton didn't run no
4.6.
4-3.
Oh yeah, I don't think. Where you getting these stats from, man? Where you
Cam
getting these
Newton,
stats from?
if
I
Cam
don't
Newton ran
remember
a
Cam Newton
4-3, they
run no
wouldn't have been saying
4.3.
Michael Vick the fastest quarterback.
Yeah,
He
I
too
remember
big.
that.
Yeah, Cam Newton too big. I give him
Just
a
look.
four, four.
Look,
I give him
someone
a
came
four
back and
five,
says
four four.
Cam Newton don't run no 4.3. Hell no, Cam Newton don't run no 4.3.
I say four
I,
five.
I think with Cam was so big, a lot of guys didn't want to engage with Cam. When you run up on a big player, you got to kind of figure out how you gonna hit him. So you don't just run in there all willy nilly. Like with Dylan, you can just run up on Dylan and hit Dylan Edwards however you want him because you don't really got the girth. You run up on Cam or what's Henry, you got to figure out how I'm gonna hit this big old joker.
Yeah,
Yeah. You ever see like
like
Little
that number
League?
3 from last week. They kept trying to hit
Yeah.
him in the legs,
Yeah, you
bro.
can't
I ain't seen that since Bo Jackson, where players are bouncing off this dude's legs, dog.
Yeah.
Like, think
That
about
was
that angle Cromartie had when he hit him in the thigh, and dude just kept running. Like he
yeah,
didn't
on the
feel that.
sideline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was like, what the hell? That boy got some strong legs, dog.
Yeah. He kind of remind me of Damian Thompson, how he was running like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're not arm tackling them, leg tackling. Nope. And then when Shiloh came up to hit him, like he jumped over him, took the hit, jumped over him, and he
Yeah,
still
yeah.
almost kept running.
Yeah. I thought he was gonna keep on going.
Yeah, I'm like, that dude, that's special, dog. He might be the number 1 running back coming out the draft this year.
I don't know. You got a bunch. It's a man. I looked at the stats. It's like 6 running backs. It's like 6 running backs that got more rushings, more carries than the Colorado team altogether.
Yeah.
Got like 6. So them running backs got to be some dogs if they getting that many carries. Um, the thing I don't like about it is why not this running back? He got hype when he played against Colorado. Everybody when they play against Colorado, they get a little level of hype. The only person really didn't get a lot of hype. His hype didn't go up was Caleb Williams. Even though that game was going back and forth, he didn't really get hype for because Oregon had just beat down Colorado. And it's like, okay, Oregon just beat them down. Y'all should beat them down too. Y'all did. But like with Penix, I feel like if Penix would have played against Colorado, that would have been his most hype game.
Yeah.
So is the Pac-12 not doing a good job at promoting their players? Is that why the Pac-12 is collapsing? Because they ain't doing a good job promoting their players?
Yeah. You see, they ain't signed they TV deal. That's why all them teams bouncing. No TV deal, no TV money coming in.
Yeah.
So all them teams that
So
stay next year, they ain't got no TV deal. So they might not, they gonna get no burn if they don't leave.
yeah. So and like this is the thing that a lot of people we want to hold these coaches accountable and all these other people accountable, and we want to talk about the players. Like these conferences and the like they got to do better. They got to do this is your product. You got to promote your product. The Pac-12 got one of the best up and down quarterbacks in the whole conference. And we ain't seen no commercials with these guys. They should have flew these guys out together and did some kind of commercials. They should have did a lot of stuff to promote the games.
Because I guarantee you, if Dion was the coach in Washington, everybody in the world will know about Michael Penix.
Exactly.
Everybody. Because think about
Exactly.
it, when we was coming up, Reggie Bush was everywhere.
You're right.
At USC, everybody knew about Reggie Bush, Matt Lyon, all them boys. Like, oh
Yeah.
man, I can't wait to go see USC games, see what Reggie Bush about to do. They
Yeah.
not hyping these boys up like that no more. It's like they're
They're
picking
not
and
hyping them,
choosing
bro.
instead of focusing on all these star players in the conference. You got to, but a lot of conferences ain't doing that. The SEC
Even
ain't doing it
even
either.
the SEC.
Yeah, they not doing it.
Yeah.
Really,
And so and that's
Prime the only one doing it. If you think about it.
and that's why Prime got 8 million views
Yeah.
a game. So it's like they felt they not realizing what they're missing, what piece of the ingredients that they not adding to have this great, you know what I'm saying, product. Like it's stuff they not doing. And I think a lot of times a lot of people don't want these athletes to have all this like hype or whatever behind them. So people don't want to put them on a pedestal. But if you want to have a great experience, if you want to have this hype, if you want to have sold out games and bringing this revenue and help upgrade your school, your campus, all this kind of stuff, you gotta hype these guys up.
You got to, because they bringing money into the university.
Big
Think
time
about
money.
it. Name one star player on Michigan team.
I remember they were trying to hype that quarterback, but I don't know if that was a quarterback from last year.
But you don't even know his name. Yeah, he's the
Yeah, I
quarterback
only
from
know his
last year.
name. I think he got number 2, I think.
Like, okay, I'll name one star player from Ohio State.
Yeah, and I really don't know anybody from since that quarterback
And
left
these are
last year.
top five teams in the country. You don't know nobody, right?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
makes no sense.
The only team I know about is Georgia, cause them McConkey been there for so long, and
The tight end.
what Bowers or whatever. Brock, yeah,
Brock Bowers. But the
but they've
nation
been
don't
there
know
for like
about
3
Brock.
years.
We know about Brock Bowers because we from Georgia, but the nation don't know about Brock Bowers. You see
Yeah,
what I'm
the
saying?
nation might not know about him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They not promote these boys. You would think the NIL, that's what the NIL was gonna do. This dude got an NIL deal. Oh, boom, national publicity. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's like they not putting these guys out there nowhere, bro.
And that's
That's
what
why,
Coach
like you
Prime was
said,
saying.
they need to
Coach,
get with these YouTubers and get the name out there, bro.
yeah,
Find you a YouTuber that you like to follow and communicate with them, bro. Interview with them. They're gonna get your name, your highlights out there. They're gonna be pumped everywhere.
you about right. And that's why LeVar Ball went to YouTube, because he's like, YouTube, that phone is in people's hand.
Yeah,
YouTube
24/7.
and Facebook, yeah.
Yep, like destroying.
Like I feel like he in a great. That's what kind of spot I want to be in. He in a great spot where if he really capitalized, he could help a lot of guys get their name out there.
Yeah.
You know they shut him down in Georgia, right?
Oh, they did.
He can't even. He was going the Georgia high school games, like the top
Right,
games. Like if Buford was playing against somebody, they shut him down where he can't go to Georgia high school games no more.
That's bull. That's BS, man.
Yeah, and cause I remember it was some lady was talking to him on the sideline. She was being real mean to him, and he was just like, What's going on?" He was like, and like all the kids was hanging over the fence and trying to talk to him, and she saw that and she was like, "Oh heck no, nah. I'm finna hate on this." So they signed a whole petition where he can't do no games no more in Georgia.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So instead of having another 1,000 kids come to the game, and now that's another 3,000. Well, hell, that's probably like another $10,000 y'all getting. Y'all gonna say no? He can't. He can't. That's stupid, man.
But that's just going to the game. What about the ones that's subscribing, that's watching the game, watching him to see what he about to do at the game? Millions.
Yeah. Now, but see, that's why he changed his format. You remember he started doing the 101s.
Yeah.
He started doing that at different schools and different, like in the off season, because they shut him down for doing the games. So that's why he started doing that. So maybe now he can start doing stuff with these top players. They can meet up in the off season, and that'll be nice for them to do some 1-on-ones, like the same stuff that these guys do to get ready to go for the combine. If he did that with them, they'll get so many views.
Yeah.
Same 7-on-7 drills, the cone drill, all that kind of stuff. he'll get a lot of views. Because people, now you got some of the top players. That's crazy. Now what we're saying is he could start his own like pre-draft combine and have some top trainers there, and I bet you he'll get a lot of top guys there.
Yeah.
It'd be well off media probably could do this too.
Yeah. Yep. That's true.
Let me see. I'm gonna get back to the comments, man. And you heard the Wichita coach got fired. What's his name? The coach for Grambling got fired. Not Grambling. Southern. He got fired.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like,
No,
what?
the dude just won the championship last year. How you just won the championship and now you fired the next year? Give the man
That's crazy.
2-3 years, man.
Hey, what position did he coach?
Hmm?
Like, what was his strength? Defense, offense?
I don't know what his strength was. Honestly, I don't know. He came from another school. Dion might bring him in.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, might bring him in. Oklahoma's building. How we get on Oklahoma? What Oklahoma building? Oklahoma finna go to the SEC and get smacked around. I know that. I want to see what yard man talking
Yeah,
about.
let Coach Fleet take that job at Southern. We can get a real running back coach in here.
Hey, I'm not gonna sit here and let y'all hate on my friend Coach Fleet now. Coach Fleet, hey, he do his thing, man. I like his spirit, man. He got a good spirit. Y'all some haters, man. Y'all haters. Oh, so that let me see. Who you think gonna be the breakout offensive player for us this week? It's gonna be the running game or it's gonna be the passing game?
To be honest with you, in order for us to win, it has to be the running game. We need the running game to do like that TCU game, bro. I don't care who it is, but somebody got to make a big play.
Yeah, you're right. I want to, and see, a lot of people keep hating on Savion. They saying Savion ain't that. Savion ain't
He's
that.
not getting enough carries.
He ain't getting enough care for y'all to see if he that. He that. He just not getting enough carries.
Bro,
And I found out too.
Everybody that's saying that, every school he's been to, he's rushed for 1,000 yards.
Yeah, and
Every school.
he's a junior. He's not classified as a senior. On the paper, it says on the website it says senior, but he said he's really a junior. So I was like, well, that's good because I ain't want this man last year. He did only get 50 carries on the year.
Right, but if he graduate, if they don't get a real offensive coordinator in here, I'm transferring. I'm a grad transfer, bro.
Then he should leave.
Shit, hell yeah, him. I mean, if they're gonna continue running the ball like this, come on, man.
But all right, let's say this too now. Let's say this too. And this might sound crazy, but what y'all think in the chat? All right, so most players don't make it to the league. All right, most players don't. Even some players, like I saw a list a while ago with guys that was like on all ACC, all SEC lists, and these dudes didn't even get drafted, right? So, what other experience would he? Where else could he go to have this much fun that he having in Colorado?
But is he having fun?
No, they got
He's not
Lil
running the
Wayne
ball.
and Rick Ross and all them boys there.
Man, I don't
And
care
you right?
about Rick.
No,
I
he
don't care
right.
about
You
Rick
know he done
Ross,
rode with
Snoop
Shadua.
Dogg. I don't care
You
about
know
none
he
of
done
that.
rode with Shadua in the Rolls Royce.
Hey, I don't care
They
about
done
none
went
of
to
that.
the store real quick. Hey, ride with me, folks. Hey, ride with me. He riding the Rolls Royce, dog. Where else can he go to ride the Rolls Royce,
Hey,
dog? After these 2 years, dog, he'll never get this lifestyle back, ever.
hey, it ain't no. Hey, I want to play.
He playing.
He ain't playing. 2 carries a game. Come on, man.
He playing. He playing. Now
Bro,
look,
he ain't got enough stats to go to the extra field.
sometimes, because he associated with Prime, it scouts around there. And Prime will say, look, give him a shot. He did good
Well,
things for me. We didn't
I'll
have a
say
line
this.
for him. Give him a shot.
Most running backs have a better chance of walking on in NFL than a lot of positions.
Yeah.
So I can see him getting a chance as a walk-on undrafted free agent for somebody because he got that stature. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah, and he won't beat his body up.
right,
The running
but I'm
back
talking
position,
about
they ain't
for
getting
the
paid like that no way. They ain't getting paid no more. They ain't getting picked in the first round no more. He might still slide on somebody's roster.
I know that, but I'm talking about for the future of Colorado. If you want 5-star running backs coming into Colorado, bro, they got to stop BSing with the running game. That's all I'm saying. If I'm Dylan Edwards and I come back in next season and they still throwing the ball 90% of the time and I'm not getting no touches, they not doing the right plays for me, I'm not staying there 4 years. I don't care how much I'm friends with Coach Prime or like Coach Prime. I'm wasting my talent.
Nah, Dylan Edwards finna be the punt returner next year, and he finna be the third down back next year.
But they don't utilize the third down back. That's what I'm saying. If they're not going to think about it, if Dylan Edwards was at Oregon, UCLA, Notre Dame, one of them teams, I guarantee
He'll
you
be
that nigga have
redshirted
a
right now.
thousand yards receiving out the
He'll be
backfield.
redshirted right now. He'll be
Nah,
redshirted right now.
dude, he have 1,000 yards out the backfield receiving.
To me, I don't even think he's supposed to be in the game right now. He ahead of schedule.
Nah, he's if you watch the spring, bro, he's one of the strongest players on the team. So
I mean,
physically,
I
he's
hear
ready.
that, but he
He's ready.
still he. All right, when has that strongest transition in the game?
They not using him right, man. They keep running this dude up the middle, and Dion keep saying at the press conference, "Oh yeah, he can run in the middle." People keep saying he can't run. He run in the middle. He do it at practice. Okay, look who he running against at practice up the middle.
Now
Yeah.
he said it the other day. He said the other day. He said, "Dog, I'm telling you this right here, bro. Sometimes, like people that we think know stuff or whatever, when you get around and talk to them, they don't really know. They be like,
Nah, right.
so I just in my mind, I thought Dion had all the answers. I thought Dion knew football inside and out because he's a smart cornerback.
Right.
But I heard him say the other day, Dylan Edwards is not a in between the tackle kind of running back.
Bro,
I'm
we
like,
knew
dude,
that. We knew that.
but at the beginning he wasn't saying that. Now he's
Right.
changing his tone. So
Right.
I'm like, damn, is he seeing this as we go, or is he just changing his tone because now he's talking to the other offensive coordinator? Like, is he really just, you know how Shaquille O'Neal does it? Shaquille O'Neal, if you do something for Shaquille O'Neal, he say, look, do what you do, you the professional, and just let me know when you're done. And if you need something, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna stay out your way, right? Is Coach Prime doing this with his offense coordinators and defense coordinators? Like, look, you do what you do. I'ma just do these meetings. Cause you know, he doing a lot of talk. He got a lot of talk time on these like cameras and sitting down with these folks, and he going to meets. When he going on places like interviews and stuff, we don't even know about, like these private meetings, and he's sitting down talking to the investors and donors and whatever. So he doing a lot of talking. Is he really saying, look, y'all handle that, I trust y'all, and I'ma just do manage control, and I'ma talk to the media so y'all don't got to deal with the media? You muted. I think Deanna is really taking a hands-off approach. You know how some coaches like Jerry Jones, how Jerry Jones is all over the Cowboys, and the coaches can't really do what they want to do because Jerry Jones keep trying to do it his way. I think Dion try to learn from that and say, okay, I hire these guys to be my offensive coordinator, my defense coordinator, my special teams coach. I'm gonna let y'all do it. I'm gonna let y'all do it until I find out y'all can't do it. I think that's what he's doing, and he really don't have a hand on everything. That's what I'm thinking. And I could be wrong. It just sounds asinine for that to even be happening. I took that from Stephen A. Smith. Uh, it just seems crazy. Like, if you there on campus, boots on the ground, you should know everything that's going on. But really, Coach Prime got a lot going on that we don't even know about. He just did a GQ fashion shoot the other day. All this stuff take time.
You can hear me?
Now I can hear you. I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Yeah. My phone keep blowing up, bro. Hold on. It's crazy.
Bro, he on fire over there. I'm reading y'all comments. Hey y'all, I'm almost there, y'all. I just got accepted by YouTube, so I can start doing super chat and all that stuff. All
But
right,
yeah,
we back.
but what you were saying though, that's why I was saying we need to get a real running backs coach in here, because to me, your running backs coach is supposed to be your run game coordinator. So if he's
Yeah,
not developing the right running scheme for Dylan Edwards and Hankerson, them, okay, we're gonna do cross plays, some screens, some, you know, to Dylan, and then we're gonna run these guys inside zone, outside zone. That's what he's supposed to be doing, but they're not doing that. It's like they call a play. It don't matter what running back in there, they calling a play. It's like they, when Hankerson in, sometimes it seems like they call a play for him that they should have called for Dylan, and then Dylan come
I-
back in, and then they're running up the middle. I'm like, what the? It's like confusing.
yeah, nah,
Because Hankerson
yeah.
out there
It's
wide
kind of like they
open
ain't on the
in the
same
flat,
page.
tripping over his own feet. I'm like, see, if that was Dylan, he'd have caught that ball and he'd have been gone. So
Yeah,
I don't get it, bro.
and I don't understand. Like sometimes, and I have nothing against Hankerson. I have nothing against Hankerson. But to me, Hankerson is a running back that comes in when Dylan is tired, or when Savion is tired, or when McCaskill is tired. That's when Hankerson come in. I don't understand how Hankerson is getting. I saw him last week. He picked up a good block last week. He stood in there. He bowled up and took on a running back. I mean a linebacker that was blitzing or somebody. And he did a good job.
I seen
But
him get
he's
blowed up too, trying to pick up a
I
block.
then I was I was about to say, but he's not a big running back.
Right,
He's not a big guy. He's like 190 pounds, maybe.
right.
Maybe. Maybe. So I don't understand why Hank is such high on the like Hank and Woods, they want them two in the game. I don't understand. And my man saying it's favoritism.
That's your boy, Coach
I
Fee.
think it's I think it's favoritism. Then I also think it's something going on that we don't know. It got to be something going on because it's no way you losing all these games back to back and you got a nice linebacker on the bench and he ain't playing, dog.
Well, I mean, it's like this. He's judging everything on practice, right? So your first team is going against your third team. They looking like superstars. So now your third string linebacker is going against your first team offense, and they're not looking as good. So they
But
staying on
hold
third
on,
string.
hold on. Why you can't look good against this Colorado? Why? Why you can't look good against this Colorado offense?
No,
If
no,
you
but
a
I'm saying,
dog,
no, but I'm saying you might be looking good, but that first team guy is going against the third team and second team. They looking amazing.
yeah.
See what I'm
Now,
saying? So
now
you're
this
not
is
going to
one
take
thing
their
I'll
spot.
say. This is one thing I'll say right here. And this might sound crazy, but as a defensive player, if you want to get some playing time, you got to blast that motherfucker with that shirt on, that red shirt on, that yellow shirt on. You got to blast, and that coach gonna be like, man, take his ass out. But in his mind, that coach like, oh, that motherfucker right there trying to kill somebody. Put him in the game. Put him
Yeah,
when you start losing. Put that crazy motherfucker in the game. Let's see what he gonna
yeah,
do. Like you, as a defensive player, you got to do something crazy for them to respect you if they ain't playing you.
yeah,
I mean, if they ain't gonna play you anyway, at least okay, I'm gonna hurt somebody at practice, so y'all ain't finna run me to death at practice, cause y'all know once I get in there, I'm finna do what I do.
right.
You know, so either they not gonna play you at practice and they gonna and not play you in the game, but they ain't gonna let you just kill them at practice, dog. They not gonna let you kill them at practice and not play you in the game. It's
Right.
going in their mind. They gonna say this guy got to be in the game. He too much of a weapon.
Yeah, because let me ask you this question. It's like
Mm-hmm.
Bentley and Woods and that other dude that be putting in sometimes 25 him. Now, You saw last game how many times them boys kept getting blocked inside, taking the wrong lane. Juju, when that guard come pulling, when the Juju's in the game, Juju hit that guard in the mouth like he hit the running back. That's what your
Yeah,
linebacker's supposed to do. I
yeah,
don't never see Bentley and them doing that. They keep this the guard hit them and push them out the way. Like you got to meet that guard in the hole. You did your job.
yeah.
You got to hold
That's
your
true.
ground. These linebackers ain't doing that. That's
Yeah,
why I'm like,
like,
but they still in the game. Like you'll take a cornerback out real quick, they get beat, but then these linebackers get sealed in on the block, and you leave them in the game.
and then I don't understand that part. Linebackers and running backs, they not rotating them at the same. They ain't pulling them out, and that's why I feel like Coach Prime got something to say with the defense, because he'll pull a cornerback out. He go talk to them cornerbacks, but I don't never see him talking to a linebacker. I don't never see him talking to a D lineman. The only D lineman I see him talk to is Westbrook. But now he supposed to play this week too. Was be
Bishop.
Bishop.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bishop supposed to be back. Like I said, I seen him on Well Off Media. They were talking about kicking punts and kicking field goals or something like that. He can kick a
No, he
44-yard
did.
field goal.
He kicked like a 40-something yard field goal. That's why I said let him kick off. Now you got 11 guys out there that can tackle. You ain't got to worry about the kicker not tackling nobody. Let Bishop kick off. Because remember you hit
But
that dude on that one game.
yeah, bro, that
Decapitated
would
that boy.
that would be nasty if he kicked off. Are they saying Juju ruined his chance of going to the league? Now this last 2 weeks, Billy been making plays, but
He still been getting
yeah,
caught
look,
on them
I
blocks.
play linebacker, y'all. I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all. The reason why number 3 got off last week because 44 and Bentley. 44, he took like he's staying on his block too long. He's not getting into him and pressing. Once you press your lineman, you can kind of move him side to side to see where the running back is, and now you shed the block. He just on the block and pushing him and pushing him, pushing like dude, what you doing? You supposed to be trying to make the tackle. Like you ain't So he was doing that, and Bentley was getting stuck on his blocks, and he wasn't shedding them blocks, dog. So
Yeah.
number 3 he going against a corner every time. No, that good running back shouldn't be going against no corner. Your first person you get in contact with should not be the cornerback. So that means he done got past the first line and the second line of defense. Now he in your secondary, and that's Bentley, dog. Bentley, you supposed to be sideline to sideline. You can't even. He's not even making plays from hash mark to hash mark.
Bro, and they number one weakness, they have poor outside containment, dog. Like they do not know how to contain the outside at all.
And this, like I be on number 9 real hard, but number 9 he's recovered some fumbles, so he's engaged. So I just don't know if he just ain't strong enough. He's in the game. He's aware of what's going on. That's how he recovering the fumbles. But you keep blowing your assignments.
Yeah. Well, maybe he needs to be an outside linebacker. He may be too small to play in because he's not gonna play defense in the NFL.
And that's what I'm thinking too. Maybe they trying to make do with what they. I'm gonna say that they're trying to make do with what they got. But like I don't never get to see. And I think Well Off Media is doing this stuff. He's programmed what to do, what to record, because I never really get to see they offensive line like that. You know how on the sideline they'll show the whole offensive line group sitting down looking at the at like the videos or looking at what happened on the last drive,
Yeah.
and everybody sitting around by the water coolers and stuff. I never see their whole offensive line. I just see the starters. I never see the backup defensive line. Like I don't never see Bishop with all the defense linemen on the sideline, so I can judge who the biggest. Like okay, Bishop bigger than him. I never get to see this.
Yeah. Now Bishop be walking around cracking jokes.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, like during the game, I
Yeah.
never see like when they come off the field, when the coach is talking to them on the sideline, and they saying like, "Good job, fellas. Hey, way to get off the field." Like I never see that. So I'm like, are they purposely not? Because they don't want nobody to pick up on what they saying. They might say something. I don't know. I don't. It's just weird to me how I never see the whole team. I only see like 7 players.
Yeah. Yeah. But then
That's weird.
they have too many players sitting on the bench too. I'm like, they don't be hyping each other up like
Oh,
how we used to do. Nobody sitting on the bench at our game, but we on the sideline hyping up the defense, these boys. They be chilling.
All right, and I'm glad you said that. I noticed this last game. 44 made a tackle in the backfield, and he was flexing. Nobody came and celebrated with him.
Yeah.
Not one more D lineman, not a safety. Like that was one of my rules. Like when I played, like we got a meeting. Everybody meet me at the quarterback. Everybody meet me at the running back. Like the whole team had to be there. And if you ain't there, why you ain't here? Why you ain't with us? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't know if it's these new kids and how they don't huddle up no more. Like I don't know, but it ain't the same kind of love. I noticed that.
It ain't. I mean, think about it. When Shador gets sacked, everybody ain't running over there trying to help him get up.
And see, like the coaches had to say that like 2 or 3 times. Now they trying to do it.
Right.
But it's like they got to tell y'all to do this. So what you was doing in high school? What you was
Right.
doing in the little league? Like what?
Right. Right.
It's, they say the Washington game is not sold out. Washington never sells out. I mean, but it's a lot of games they don't sell out. When Dion's in Jackson, well, it's a Friday too, man. It's a Friday. It's gonna be hard for a lot. If it would have been a Saturday, it probably would have sold out.
Well, it's still early. Dion make a phone call. Somebody gonna buy them tickets.
he gonna buy the ticket like 50 Cent bought all Ja Rule tickets that time for that concert. Yeah, you heard about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, nobody on the front row.
I see you checking in. Malone, I see you, Malone. They say Coach Big Ryan said Coach Flea taking the head coaching job at Southern.
Yeah.
I thought Dancer would take it. They say Dancer was doing his thing at where he was at.
Hey, check
P-Valley.
Mm-hmm. Hey, let him go ahead, right? Bring Eddie George over here to be the running back coach.
Man, Eddie George winning up there. Eddie George trying to win the he trying to get in the playoffs this year.
Eddie George mad because they ain't coming to the game. You got 10 people at the game. He winning. Ain't nobody supporting.
But look, so all right, Eddie George mad people ain't come to the game, but you ain't showing us none of your practice stuff. Eddie George, you a millionaire. Pay somebody to record your practice and put it like I don't feel sorry for them no more, dog. I can't feel sorry for you because if just say if he got a defensive end or a quarterback that ain't doing what he's supposed to do, if Eddie George at practice and he talking about it and he meeting with his coaches and he's like, yo, we got to get us a big time DN. We got to get us a big time quarterback in here next year. We need somebody that can really spin it. Now, quarterbacks that can throw the ball, they listen to this, showing it to their mom and daddy. Like, you think I should go there? Like, I don't know, man. That I don't understand how Dion showed these boys a formula, and they still.
Dude said Eddie George need a hype man.
Yeah, he do need a hype man, man. They need to get Tony Yayo. They need Tony Yayo to be his hype man. We're gonna have to get Big Worm on here one time. Big Worm, he locked in.
Yeah.
But hey, so you going to the game with me tonight to see Eric?
I'll let you know. I'll text you. What time they play?
I think they play at I think 7 o'clock, 7 or 8.
So where is the
I hope it's 7.
What school they playing at?
It's off exit 19, off 20, exit 19.
What going
toward Alabama.
So out towards like Austell?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you know before
all right. Well, look, man, I'm gonna jump off, man. I'm trying to look at a few more of these comments. Do you see anything in the comments that we need to address? Man, my man said I believe Dion cost them game. I believe he had too.
Oh yeah. Is that Tim Fuego? He said, y'all heard about Missouri offering Aaron Butler? Yeah,
Yeah,
they
Aaron
offered
Butler and
Aaron
another
Butler.
guy. They trying to get two of our guys.
Yeah, but Aaron Butler already committed to enrolling early at Colorado, so he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, Aaron Butler ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, he a solid lock.
Um, do you think there's any recruits that we might steal that nobody ain't talking about?
Uh, yeah, I mean they going hard after Boo Carter, Tennessee. It's a defensive tackle that Georgia and Alabama trying to get. They're trying to flip him.
Oh, hold
He
on.
already committed to Florida.
I like my man said no swirls on. Talking about Dion, you right. And this is why I said, you remember me and you talking about Dion kicked that field goal. You said you'd have went for it. I said I would have punted it. He said Dion lost that game. He said out his own mouth, man, the kicking range was around 44 yards. You went for a 47-yard field goal. I don't think it was a 47-yard field goal. I think it was like a 42, 43-yard field goal.
But that's why I said I would have went for it. Like it was 4th and 2, 4th and 1, and they kept kicking the ball, punting. I'm like, man, go for that shit. You ain't got
But
nothing to
see,
lose. You got 3
I
games left. You trying to go
I
to a
feel
bowl
like
game.
I feel like I would have punted it to make them drive the field. If you get them off the
But
field,
they did. They did drive the field. Number 3 took off on their ass.
but they drove the field after they missed the kick.
No, but I'm saying he kept doing that. Like on one of them conversions, he didn't go for it. They punted the ball.
Mm-hmm.
They got the ball. They went right down the field, scored. They didn't stop him every time they did that.
Yeah, I ain't
That
saying
running
you'll
back
stop.
kept breaking loose, man.
But I want to. You got to beat me. I ain't finna give you half the field. I ain't finna give you half the field.
Right. You got to beat me. I need 1 yard. Y'all finna get this 1 yard. We need 1 yard. That's all we need.
Hey, big Red also these black folks stress the Eddie George out.
Hey, D, I try to tell him.
I think Eddie George should invite Cam Newton. That's one. All these schools. That's another guy. They should, because Cam Newton trying to get his stuff off the ground, just like Brandon Marshall was talking about it. They should invite Brandon Marshall or Cam Newton. Bring I Am Athlete to your game.
He ain't gonna do that. Cause see, it seemed like he been trying to do everything opposite of what Dion was trying to do with Flash, with this. He just trying to do it the right way that they want him to do it, and it ain't working. You winning,
But
but guess what? Ain't nobody coming to the game. You ain't getting no support. So I mean, you got to think outside the box, boy. You got to promote. You got to get on this YouTube. You got to get on this internet, man. You got to let the people in.
what are you talking about, Big Dog Chico? Y'all need to help Coach Prime recruit like Big Dog Chico in Hawaii with the old lineman. What Big Dog Chico doing in Hawaii with the old lineman? What? You heard anything about that?
Well, that's where he live at. He live in Hawaii.
Oh, he do?
Yeah.
I didn't know Big Dog Chico live in
But
Hawaii. I know he's from Alabama.
wait. But who said that? See, we've been trying to help them recruit. We talking about all these Georgia players, all these recruits. We talking about. Yeah, we trying to help them recruit.
Ran 67. Ran 67
Yeah,
said that.
yeah. We've been telling about all these Valdosta boys. Even 2 of them the guys that we were talking about in Statesboro, they committed now. We were talking about them. Statesboro, Georgia, and they finally committed to Colorado. Yeah, we trying to help them, bro.
So how many seniors on this team you think can actually get drafted? I think Weaver could get drafted, and I think 44 might get like
44,
he
44
might
gonna
get
get
a
drafted.
free agency. Somebody might pick him up free agency.
Nah, he gonna get drafted. I'm gonna tell you why he gonna get drafted. When he was at Georgia Tech, he had 6 sacks. Went to Arkansas, had 9 sacks. Now he over at Colorado, he might get another 9 sacks. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because think about it. Who was that guy the Falcons drafted from Clemson? Beasley, the
Yeah.
end. He had his stats wouldn't look nothing like that, and he went top 5.
No,
This dude
Beasley was
got
nice,
production.
dog. Beasley was nice.
Beasley
Brian
was
Bell let
trash.
that pick up. He was
He was
nice, dog.
trash. Man, he was trash.
But I think
He
the
ain't had no
reason why
pass
he
rush
was
move. He just had a
I,
speed rush. He
Yeah,
had no
that's all he
spin
had was speed
move,
run.
he had no moves.
But see that it worked against them smaller teams when he was playing against Wake Forest and Duke and all that. It worked.
Man,
So he
he
looked good on
crashed,
tape.
man. That dude had
He
no
had me.
pass rush
I was
speed, bro.
fooled. I was fooled. I thought I liked Beasley. Steve Cunningham hated that when the Falcons drafted Beasley, but
Me too, bro. They passed up on all them guys. They passed up on, bro. Look at all them defensive linemen we lost. We could have got. You want Beasley? Chuck Smith told them, "Hey, y'all need to look at Khalil Mack, Aaron Donald. Y'all need to look at them two boys."
so
Chuck Smith
so
told the
it,
Falcons to draft them boys, and they didn't draft them.
so hold on. We got another scene that nobody want to talk about. So if Shallow went in the draft, y'all don't think nobody would pick him up?
Oh yeah, they're gonna pick him up.
Okay, so that's three guys. That's three guys right there that might get picked up. Maybe that right tackle, he might get picked up.
I mean, because of his size, he gonna get picked up. Because I think he can run block. He's a good run blocker, bro. But they don't run the ball.
Yeah,
See what I'm saying? If you go look
yeah,
at his Kent State film, bro, when he run blocking, that dude be pancaking, dog. That's why I don't understand. Like, you can't make everybody can't pass block. It might not
you,
be their strength. So if you're doing that 90% of the time, and this dude's a better run blocker, it ain't gonna work.
yeah.
So they need to make sure they getting linemen that fit their scheme. That's why they need to hurry up and identify the offensive coordinator so they can recruit the right guys for the system. You see what I'm saying? Because if they go out there and get another funky offensive coordinator and they bring in all these big boys and he needs little guys that can pull and do all this, it ain't gonna work, dog.
Well, I'm gonna say this right here. I feel like it could have worked. Some just went right. When everybody saying that daddy ball stuff, like some because you see right now these last two games, things got turned around. But
But
you
look
see
at who they played.
that first game against TCU, dog, is what killed us when he threw for them 500 yards.
Yeah, but look at the
That,
competition they played. It ain't work. These dudes
yeah,
ain't had no elite pass rushes.
I'm saying like that first game against TCU, but that first game against TCU, they threw the Dillon a lot too.
Yeah, but look at TCU record. So we can't keep talking about TCU.
Yeah, TCU ain't did nothing this year.
So that win don't really mean nothing.
They say Jay Williams will be at the game tonight. Ex NBA player Jay Williams. That was pretty cool. How you seen Dr. J was at the
Yeah,
at Colorado this week. That was pretty cool.
yeah. You know I DJ'd for him at his house.
For real?
Yeah, he had Christmas party.
Wait, Dr.
Dr.
J
J.
stayed.
He live in Atlanta.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, because he remember he used to own that golf course. It was a country club out that way. He used to own.
You talking about the one out there in like kind of like the Decatur Lithonia?
Yeah, he used to own that.
For real?
Yep.
Okay. All right. What are you talking about yard man? Uh Yard man, you be taking all, you writing a whole paragraph on here. Get sacked so many times. You don't even change the play calling. Yeah, now that was kind of crazy with me. I understand how they wouldn't change the play calling and he was getting sacked. I understand that. And I always say this too, y'all. Sometimes when you in the game, especially your first and second year, your heart beating fast. Like stuff that you normally would see. Like if y'all do this when y'all get home, when you go home, take your key and put it in your door real slow and open the door. And then run up to your door and try to put your open the door before 2 seconds. Watch how hard it is to put that key in there and open the door when you're going fast. So when you going fast and you pumping and stuff, sometimes your brain don't think logically sometimes. So I don't know if the stage was too big for Dion this year. Because I seen sometimes on the sideline, Coach Prime was kind of like, he was kind of zoning out sometimes. He was, especially last two games when it was cold, he was just kind of like, so I don't know if his head was in the game. You listen to all these people talking in your ear, all these people saying stuff. So I don't know.
Well, I just think it's okay to give like your coordinators like some leeway, but I feel like he get them too much control during game time, and he's just sitting there, standing there, looking, and shit ain't going right. And instead of him going over to the offensive coordinator and say, "Hey, run the ball," he's just standing there letting it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It seems like
I'm
he
like,
just
bro, you got to communicate in game, dog. You can't wait to halftime to try to fix the shit.
yeah, yeah,
You got to fix
yeah.
it like Nick Saban. He'll take that headset off and go over there and get in that coach face. Like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, you got to communicate, bro.
You know what I'm
I
gonna
don't
do
know.
this Saturday? This Saturday, I'm gonna watch Kirby Smart, and I'm gonna see the difference between Kirby Smart on the sideline and Coach Prime.
Oh, Kirby Smart be
Um,
getting animated, bro. He
Kirby Smart crazy.
Kirby
They
Smart
said
don't play.
Chico Bean trying to get some of those Samoans,
We
some of
need
those
some.
Samoan off the line. We had one, and they let him go.
That I, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said I'm not too comfortable with this transfer portal with the evaluations from the past. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
you evaluating these guys right in the portal? So I'd rather go after these high school kids. If you don't know how to evaluate the talent in the portal, man, we gotta leave that portal alone, dog.
But we got Tim saying, I know Coach Prime is in contact with them boys from UCLA and Texas. Do you really know that, or are you just saying something? You just saying something, or you got an inside. Tim might just be talking out here. I was feeling it at first. I was feeling like no offensive line, just skill players. I was feeling like that for a long time. Now I feel like we are focusing on offensive line. We need to get a tight end though.
Right.
That,
No,
that
but that's why I was saying, like, at the beginning of the season, they should have kept all them offensive linemen from the 111 team.
yeah,
They should have came in there, talked to them boys, said, "Hey, we need y'all. We don't want y'all going nowhere. I know a lot of people finna transfer. We finna get, but we need." They should have kept a lot of them boys,
yeah.
and even the defensive tackles too, because they had some big boys. They had some 350-pound defensive linemen on that team that probably would have fit this scheme, but they didn't keep them.
And 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 I'm gonna keep saying this. I'm gonna keep saying this. I hope y'all hear me when I say this. I feel like the lineman we got, we could have got it done with them if we just would have ran the ball more. If you just would have ran the ball more and gave these dudes a chance to 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 beat up on the D lineman every now and then. Like we didn't give them a chance. Throwing the ball 50 times a game, dog, that ain't no good.
Right. I mean, I agree with you with running the ball, but like I said, they needed to scheme it better because they running the same fucking run play all the time, up the middle. It's like it's nothing
Uh-oh.
changes. They run the
A
same run
Buster and
play.
Prime do have that look at times. He said, I saw that same look in the Celebration Bowl last year. In the Celebration Bowl, he kind of he had an answer. Mm.
Yep.
You're right. They got a running game. They just won't run it. And shit, I think that's the major problem. They just not using their running game. Some other people saying Dion was spaced out.
Every
I
game.
remember the press conference after the game because you know how Dion always had that confidence when he come in. He always had that confidence. I remember after that, it was the last game or the Stanford game. Dog, he was looking. I think it was the last game after the UCLA game. I think he was. Maybe he had just found out about that jury had got stolen. And he was making sure his jury wasn't stolen. I don't know. I just know his look in his eyes was looking like he was looking like you about to fight somebody you really don't want to fight them, but you know they coming down the street and it's like you gonna fight them. He's like, yeah, I mean I ain't scared. He had that kind of look like he wasn't scared. Uh, no, they ain't leaving before Prime got there. They left when Prime came there to my son. He bringing his Louis. That's when they left. Yeah, you are, man. I believe you right on that. It's the pad and stats. Yeah, I hope Coach Prime don't play no SEC teams. Well, he probably do need to play on so he can get beat up real good so he can see what we need to do and what we don't need to do. Now I don't think people gonna give JSU a lot of Wilkinson a lot of credit for what he did at JSU. I don't think they're gonna get that any kind of hype. They try to downplay HBCU play. Like FAMU, I don't think none of the FAMU players got drafted last year, and they had some nice guys. I feel like they had some nice guys. Yeah, but like we know it now though. So moving forward, people know Colorado is something. It's a real team. Before a lot of people had a lot of question marks. So now the beef will come in this year, y'all. I will be at the game tonight to see Eric. Hopefully I can get y'all some highlights of some with Eric, but y'all can see how big Eric is and see if Eric is a real dominant player that can help Colorado. But we about to get up out of here, man. It's almost 2 hours in, hour and 55 minutes. I think this is my longest live ever. Appreciate y'all for riding with me. I'm gonna keep giving y'all the content. I should be live all the way with YouTube here in the next 2 weeks. They reviewing my account, so I should become a real YouTuber. I'm gonna put some good effort into this channel, y'all. So we just started, but hey, appreciate y'all. I'm out.